Hey, good morning. I had quite a few people on Facebook. I was actually kind of surprised. Wanted to know how to fill out a challenge to the tax assessment of your property. So I'm going to do my best to walk through that with you real quickly. So this here is a tax assessment form. This is actually on a rental property that we have here in Walton County. Um, so, first thing you're going to want to note is you're going to need some information off this document. So keep it out and handy while you're doing your challenge, because you're going to need to know the account number, the property ID number. You're going to need to know the property description, and then, of course, obviously the property address, the way that the county has it written right here. And you're going to need to, of course, know what they've assessed the value at, and so you can challenge it. So what you're challenging is the value. Like right here, they said the current value of this property is $226,000. And if you think it's worth less, then you're going to want to challenge that. And so what you're going to want to do from here is you're going to want to go to this website that's listed right here. http dor.georgia.gov/property-tax-real and property personal property, whatever that is there. But you're going to want to go to that website. So when you go to that website, it's going to look like this. You're going to want to click on this form here, which you're going to fill out. So bear with me just a second as this form opens. Okay. All right. There we go. Sorry, it took a second. So you can fill out this form on your computer, or you can print it and handwrite it. That's completely up to you. But you're going to, of course, put in your, your name, your address, city, state, stuff, your, way to get in contact with you, your phone number and email. You're going to check real property. You're going to put in that property ID number from the other document, the property description from the other document, and the account number, which was also from that other document. You're going to put in all three of those things. You're challenging the value they gave you on the property, so you're going to click this, and you're going to leave this first box checked. That's the challenge that you're doing. That's the type of challenge you're doing. You're appealing to the County Board of Equalization. That's what you're doing there. Okay. This box here, you're going to put the value that you think your property is worth. So if they said your property is worth $400,000 and you believe it's worth $350,000, then you're going to type in or handwrite $350,000. And I'm going to come back to this property owner's comments in a second, but you're going to type residential because it's a residential property. You're going to put in your information here. So your name, your address, your phone number, and your email. Let's go. Yes, that's correct. Okay. So that's what you're going to fill out. And then down here at the bottom is for their office to use, so you don't fill out that information. And you're going to sign right here, by the way. So right next there is a signature of property owner or agent. You're going to sign right here, and you're going to date right here. Okay, before I go any further, to make an argument of your value, you're going to need comps. You're going to need homes that have sold, not homes that are on the market, homes that have actually sold that are nearby. And I'll explain that in just one second. But if you need help pulling comps, do not hesitate to reach out to my real estate company. We will help pull you some comps. It's pretty easy for us to do, and it doesn't take much time. And we can give those to you. But in this section here, you're going to write see attached document or see document included. And it's completely okay to include a second document. They're okay with that. And on that document, you're going to write your argument. You're basically going to make the argument based on homes that have sold. So you're going to look for homes that are in the same school system, so same high school system. So, if your home is in Monroe schools, you don't use homes that are in Loganville schools or homes that are in Walnut Grove. You got to use Monroe schools. Preferably homes that are in your same neighborhood. But homes that are similar in size, similar in features. So if you have a 4-bedroom on a slab that's 2,500 square feet, then you need to find a house that's within a few hundred square feet of your house as a comp. And that's why we can help you do that. It's like I said, it's easy for us to do. And so you're trying to find about 3 homes that, if you think your house is worth $350,000, you're trying to find 3 homes that sold in the last 90 days, the last 6 months at the max, that sold around 350,000 that have been built in a similar time frame as your house, and that's similar in size and in the same school system. So in that attached document, you're going to write, based on these comps, I believe my house is worth $350,000 because 123 Main Street, which is just like my house, similar size, similar features, same school, sold for $340, and 124 Main Street, same story, sold for $360, and this other one that's also similar sold for $355. And when I average those prices, it comes out to be whatever, $352, or whatever it comes out to be. That's the argument I'm making, that my house is not worth $400,000 based on these 3 comps that have sold, and it's worth this $352 or $353, whatever price you give them. And so you submit that document with this. And like I said, we're more than happy to help pull comps. It's pretty easy. Send me a direct message, text, call me, email me, however you want to do it. My cell phone number is 770-315-9292. Email brad@ecclesrealtyteam.com. So once you fill out this document and you've attached your argument, you have to either put it in the mail by, there's a date at the top of this document. You have to put it in the mail by wherever that document is. Where did I hide it? Okay. Actually, it's on the assessment document. At the very top, it says last date to file a written appeal is June the 23rd. So by June the 23rd, you have to have your appeal in. And when you can either hand deliver it to the County Board of Assessors, which is at the top of your assessment, the address is, or you have to have it postmarked by June the 23rd to mail to the County Board of Assessors. Once they receive it, the Board of Assessors will review your appeal, and then they'll give you a written notice that'll come into you in the mail. They will either agree with your assessment and say, yes, we believe your house is worth $350, you're good to go. Or they might give you a new assessed value. They'll say, hey, we don't think it's worth $350, but we agree it's not worth $400. We think it's worth $375. Or they will deny it and say, we're sticking with our original assessment of $400. If they come back with an amount that you disagree with, you still have one more opportunity to appeal. And so you can reach out to the county one more time and ask for an in-person challenge. And basically that is, you will set up a time to go in front of the BOE, and it's a panel of people. You'll make your case, you'll make your argument to them, and then they'll make a decision then whether your house is worth what you said or what the county assessed it at. So that's kind of the next step. But typically the written piece might be all you need. That's generally the way it works. But if you still think they're really way off, then I would say, yeah, you need to go in and do an in-person appeal and it's basically a second try. So I hope that all makes sense. I know that's a lot, but it's not that hard of a process. It's really filling out this document, having a second page that, just kind of explains, and you include, kind of, here's my comps. Here's why I think my house is not worth that amount, because here's 3 homes that sold like mine, and the average price is $50,000 less than what you assessed it at. And like I said, pulling comps is pretty easy for us to do, so we're more than happy to help. So let me know if you have any questions. By the way, if you are in Gwinnett County's is very similar, except for they provide a website on their assessment form. You go to that website and you do everything online. So make sure you have your comps ready before you go to the website, because you basically will go on there and you'll fill out all your information on an online document and click save. They receive it instantly, and they reply back about a week or so later with a written reply whether they agree or not. So hope that helps. You guys have an awesome day.